Hi everyone, welcome back to our news sharing section. I'm Kelly.
And I am.
Today we're going to share with you different kind of news around the world, and let's begin with the COVID news in Taiwan. As we are now living in the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to wear our mask all the way, all the time when we go out to the outdoor area. How do you think about it, or do you like to wear a mask when you go out with your friends?
No, I'm like, it's not free for me to go outside when wearing mask.
Yes. I believe that everyone hates the mask. Like you have to cover your mask, and it's very difficult to breathe. But in Taiwan, they got a good news about they're going to loosen the restriction about wearing a mask in the outdoor area because nowadays they're having that zero local case in Taiwan. So they are now considering the new restriction, like loosen the restriction of taking out the mask in the outdoor area. For example, when you're going to the outdoor venues and doing exercise like jogging, biking, hiking on the mountain or in the park, you don't have to wear masks anymore, but you still have to follow those restrictions like real name register, and you still have to like measure your temperature and do different kind of prevention for the COVID pandemic. But you can now take out your mask. And they are also considering to bring back the full capacity in like cinema, KTV, and different kind of indoor venue. And I hear that in Thailand, they're also going to have this kind of good news, isn't it?
Yes. So in Thailand, they have announced to reopen cinema. So this one is the good news for Thai people and especially in movie fan. So Kelly, do you want to go to cinema?
Yes, I miss cinema so much. I miss the popcorn and the movies.
I miss too. So therefore, cinema should be under the public health measure from the 1st October onward and still in the curfew period. So the cinema will open until 3 p.m. and the last movie of the day will be between 6 to 6:30 p.m. So in but people should to be careful and like have to have social distance and to wearing mask cannot put off. So that's why it's really not like comfortable in life. So that make also boring.
Yes. The COVID just ruined our life. Like we have to study at home. We have to like have this kind of curfew, and there are many places we cannot go. And also, like we're studying at home for such a long time, and I believe that even though you hate to study, but we still kind of miss our school, right? Do you miss the campus, Om?
Yes, I want to see you in campus.
Yes, me too. So here is another news from Taiwan. Like in Taiwan University, the students are building their virtual campus in Minecraft. Have you played Minecraft before?
Yes, it's really funny.
Yes, it's a very creative game. It's like video game. You can build a house by yourself and explore the world. And the student in like Taiwan University, like in science or technology, they're just building their campus inside a website. Like they have the views, they have the buildings, they have all kind of animals, like featured animals like the turtle spinning in the pond, the bird, the trees. And in the future, they also plan to have this kind of social gathering in their virtual campus and giving the new student the virtual tour to walk around the server. And also they are planning to have different kind of events in this server. So this is a very good news. Like people are now, because of COVID pandemic, but now they like discovering different kind of usage of video games. It's no longer only a video games, but it's also another tool for education and different kind of usage. And I hear that in Minecraft there is an animal beaver. It's very cute, and I hear you've got something to talk about beaver.
Yes, I have the news that we had attack with the beaver. So in Mongolia National Center of Animal, that announced that the worker in at the beaver breeding center agency of Ulaanbaatar got the test result of COVID-19 is positive. So in the August after that, we detect the outbreak of the virus, mutant Delta stand in the seven beaver. So this like sound like we said with this animal, the outbreak of this test for COVID Mongolia first animal beaver in fact with the virus have the symptom coughing, running nose, and watery eye. But all of these animals have recovered now. So this is good news. So moreover, have heard about some drama thing of shark doll in Sweden. So Kelly, can you explain it?
Yes, we got something dramatic for the shark though in Sweden from IKEA. And I believe that you guys all know about this guy, Blåhaj. This is the very cute blue
Cute.
shark. Yes, do you want one at home?
Yes, I want to go to IKEA now.
You have to buy it fast now. Go grab it and run. So here is the news, a heart attack, heartbreaking news for the netizen. Because Blåhaj is a very cute blue shark in the internet. Like you can see on internet everywhere, every image, because it's so cute, so soft and cuddly, it's very huge. And it becomes like the family member of the many people, like all customers. But we hear that one day, like few days ago, there is a customer, IKEA customer, asking about why can't we see the link, like the purchase link of Blåhaj in the IKEA's official website. And the customer service representative, Alex, just replied that the Blåhaj is going to be discontinued in April 2022, which will be in a half year. So people are freaking out because Blåhaj is so cute. They cannot like accept this kind of news about they're going to stop selling Blåhaj in IKEA, which on Twitter and different kind of petition website, they are now having the hashtag of saving Blåhaj. Like they are using this kind of hashtag in their posts and adding like the Blåhaj's features to save Blåhaj and to raise the awareness of the issue. And for the petition, they also have different kind of like hundreds of and thousands of signature to save Blåhaj, which will be very interesting to see how IKEA is going to deal with this information, like deal with this issue, and how are they going to keep Blåhaj in their store or not. The next, I heard about something is happening in the Australia. Can you give us some detail on?
Okay, so we move to Australia. So Australia have faced with 5.9 Richter of earthquake state near Melbourne. So people across the southeastern of state of Victoria aware of this tremor. There were also several earthquake and aftershock. So Kelly, you have experience with earthquake before?
Yes. When I was in Taiwan, I experienced a lot of earthquake. It's very scary and it's very important to see how government teach the public about how to deal with the earthquake. It's very important.
So they told that Australian government are also urging people to be aware of trees, building, and other large objects. So, however, so far they have no report about the injuries or death from this earthquake. Moreover, 5.9 Richter is the one of the strongest earthquake to continental Victoria on record. So government officials also believe that they have more aftershock in Victoria occur to today. So the next I have heard about something good with LGBT. So you can explain that?
Yes, I got something good news about LGBT in Switzerland, because nowadays like LGBT issue is kind of issue that's not prohibited anymore, because as the time passed and also the rise of the human rights, LGBT issue is now becoming the issue that everyone is talking about, everyone is concerning. And in Switzerland, they just start a vote of like same-sex marriage, which like same-sex couple can marry and enjoy the rights of the normal couple. And the good news is that there are 64% of the voters say yes to this legality, and which means that now Switzerland is legalized with the same-sex marriage. And but before this legalized, actually they already have the policy of registration for same-sex couple, but they cannot like adopt a child, or they cannot have the sperm donation to have the child. But now after the legalization, they now can have their own child and they can enjoy the same rights just like other people, like the normal people, which is a very good news for the LGBT peoples, which from the quote of Jay Mueller, which is the Yes Campaign's committee, they told the news that It's a very historical day. So for Switzerland, it's a very historical day for when it comes to the equality for same-sex couple, and it's also very important for all the community, which this law just makes Switzerland become the 30th country to allow same-sex couple to have the marriage. Then let's congratulate to Switzerland.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And I hear you got something more about French. Would you like to talk more about it?
Yes, Kelly. The Arch de Triomphe is a famous historical and cultural site in Paris, the capital of France. So, Kelly, you have been France before?
No, I never, but I wish I could go to French.
So, for this Arch de Triomphe, it was wrapped in the coast until look strange, which is the artwork arranged according to wish of the deceased artist named Christopher. The Triumph Arch is wrapped in the silver blue cord, which can be recycled, so that's interesting, and tied with the leg ropes. For 2 weeks, according to the Christopher idea, the Bulgarian artist and his wife, who is Jung Huang. So the creation of art will financed by Kisto, which from the sale of the large number of artwork. There is no public or private funding. The exhibition will end of the 3rd October. Here are the 8 news that we shared today. Hope you enjoy about our information and wish you all the best. We will see you soon. Salud.
Salud.